Hey guys, I hope everything's going well with you today. We're gonna barbecue this evening, and I'm gonna put some meat on the grill later this afternoon. And one of the side dishes we're gonna do is some sweet potatoes. And yeah, there's 5 of them sitting in their sink, and we have no intention of eating all of them. But I'm also somewhat meal prepping for this week, so we're gonna have some sweet potatoes as our side dishes later this week. And I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do it, because I'm gonna dice these up, bake them, add some seasoning to them, and then pan fry them in some avocado oil later this evening to give it kind of that campfire country style taste to it. And what we have left over, we'll be put in Tupperware dishes, and we're gonna add in the side dishes later in the week. All the hard work's done. It's Sunday, so I'm prepping up at least this is a side dish for the rest of the week. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you how I do this step by step through the remainder of this cooking process, and hope you enjoy this. You can see what I'm doing so far is just cutting them into slices. They're maybe a 1/4 inch thick. They almost look like a big gigantic carrot. In fact, you could probably fool your kids into thinking that. And this is the step one. I'm just cutting them down into these rings, and then I'm going to cut them down even further just so that they're easier to pan fry later. Okay, so I got these cut down, and you can kind of see what I've done with them. Some of them are half size, some of them are 1/4 size, depending on how big the actual sweet potato is. Going to depend on how much I cut it down. Now I'm actually going to add just a little bit of water into the bottom of this pan, probably cover it with some foil just so that it can kind of steam in there. I'm not adding any seasoning to them at this point in time, because again, I'm just cooking it down to the base, and then I'm going to put most of it away for the rest of the week to use in a variety of different recipes, and then pull out what I want for tonight for the country potato fashion. But one of the things I wanted to point out too is again, on Arbonne, although you're not necessarily counting calories, one of those potatoes is massive, and as a human being, you don't want to consume that much in one meal setting. So a typical serving size of this is about 130 grams of the sweet potato. And again, if you know me, I like to measure out my proteins, and I measure out some other food items, healthy fats. I measure out nuts and things like that, just so that I don't over consume on something. So I wanted to show you here real quick on my digital scale. I already have everything labeled out. You have almost 130 grams, and this is what 130 grams, that's a serving. So what is that? 2, 4, 6, 8 pieces of that is a serving size for a guy my size, 190-pound individual. That is what my serving size is. So one of the things when you do start adding, sweet potatoes, when you hear the rumors are true that this is 30-day friendly, don't go out and eat the entire potato, because you're going to be counterproductive to what you're trying to do, which is to be healthy. And anything outside of the realm of moderation is too much. So that's what a serving looks like. I'm going to go ahead and bake these, and then show you later when I fry them up what they're going to look like, and then I'll tell you how well they turned out. Okay guys, I just pulled these out of the oven. They are done. You can see that I've actually tried it just a little bit, just to make sure that the taste was right on it. Now, I want to make sure that you know this, that I don't cook them completely to the point of being done. I guess you could describe it as it's a little al dente, because when I pull off my the sweet potato that I'm going to fry up tonight with some servings with some spices, it's going to cook it down even more, and then it'll be cooked all the way through. And then again, I'm going to put the rest of it away, and then use it throughout the week for different meals and different recipes that we're going to do. And when we reheat it at that point in time, it'll cook it through the rest of the way. So it is off a little bit al dente, if you will, but I'll get back to you and show you what it's going to look like here with the spices added. Okay guys, I'm getting ready to fry these sweet potatoes up. I got me some olive oil. I'm just going to drizzle it across everything, nothing specific. I've thrown some spice on here, just however you want to spice yours up, mixing it together. Mine's a little bit of stuff that doesn't have MSM in it, and I'm gonna get the oil going in the pan and throw those on there. Okay, this stuff is in the fry pan here. Nothing spectacular. It's still coated just in olive oil, or I'm sorry, in avocado oil. They haven't added anything else to it. Over here is just some yellow squash that we're doing with it. That's steamed and cooked already. No big deal. I'm gonna let this fry up and get a nice coating onto it, and then show you what it looks like with the finished product. Okay, you can tell these are cooked down. I like to get them where they get that brown kind of coat on one side, so just mildly pan fried. Again, it's in olive oil. I've already tasted one. It is phenomenal. There's going to be 3 of us eating this, so that's about 3 servings for us tonight. And then again, I cooked it al dente, so the other stuff that's in the refrigerator right now, I'll pull it out and make eggs and these kind of breakfast potatoes, or warm them up and add a little bit of cinnamon to it, whatever it may be. But the bulk of the work is already done, and I'm going to just keep peeling this stuff off little by little throughout the week for some different recipes. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you like it, give me a thumbs up down there, comment, leave me a comment on the YouTube video, and then subscribe to the channel, because we throw these videos up as often as possible just to give some ideas to you about how we do healthy cooking in the Thayer household anyway. All right, take care. Okay, so Kim's never had sweet potatoes cooked like this. So, what do you think?
I was skeptical, and they actually taste like the Habit's sweet potato French fries. So I'm eating it. Everybody, look, vegetable, right? Vegetable? Is that a vegetable or a potato?
It's
sweet
still
potato.
considered a vegetable.
With grass-fed beef.
Oh yeah,
That's why the meat tastes so good.
So is it a thumbs up?
thumbs up. Good job, baby.